Throughout our lives, we encounter people who work behind the scenes, getting their hands dirty and helping others with no expectation of recognition or a tribute. This would describe Keystone Honoree Esther McKenzie, who shares a never-ending supply of love and compassion. Words that have been used to describe Esther are gentle, hardworking, kind, helpful, accountable, generous, and patient, a devout woman of faith. Esther's story starts in Iowa, where she was born and raised. She dreamed of being a nurse and enrolled in nursing school in Des Moines. After graduation, she went to work in Denver, Colorado. Working as a nurse, she had a heart for people who were weak and worn by life's problems. She would give time on a daily basis for as long as it took to help a troubled person get back on their feet. In Denver, she would meet a guy named Roger McKenzie. They fell in love and would share 55 years together. Esther and Roger's life together would take them many places, living for a time in Colorado, Oregon, Montana, and Wyoming. They would be blessed with 2 sons, Jeff and Mike. Today, Jeff and his 3 children live in Oregon. Unfortunately, Mike's life would be cut short due to a devastating house fire. Abraham Lincoln said, "To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own." And so Esther went forward in her sorrow, continuing to instill hope in others. No matter where they were traveling, Esther would be singing in the car, favorites like Moon River. Her son Jeff remembers from his high school days traveling all over Montana and Canada for swim meet competitions. On the way to the state swim meet in Helena, they happened upon a serious car accident. Esther's nursing skills proved to be vital to the survivors. As director of the juvenile home in Montana, she was the positive role model the kids needed. She had the ability to see all sides of their issues while showing compassion. She was able to guide them toward practical solutions to problems. While working at the Veterans Hospital, she set the high standard for others in the healthcare profession with her strong work ethic and belief in completing a task done well and on time. When it was time to relax, Roger and Esther headed to the Elks to dance or sat down to their favorite game, cribbage. Her knowledge of anatomy made her the perfect choice to judge the best legs in town. Esther was a driving force and a key voice in the Senior Citizens Coordinating Council, which worked to establish services for the elders in the Sheridan community. She saw the growing needs that a senior center could fill, working to ensure that our senior center would be the go-to place for elders needing socialization, improved nutrition, help with everyday chores, and transportation. Long, tedious hours were spent in the planning phase of the center, establishing a work budget and the construction of the Sheridan Senior Center. Esther is a lifelong volunteer. She has been a home-delivered meals volunteer for 31 years. Rumors have surfaced that she may be thinking of stepping down, but for now, she is out twice a week delivering meals and visiting people. She not only delivers the meals, but also pitches in to help get the food packaged and ready to go out the door. Retirement brought new adventures. Summers were spent at Camp Story, working as the camp cook. Her egg recipe would be remembered and talked about for years to come. Esther and Roger raised a huge garden in Dayton. It was a beautiful sight to see as they worked together to produce food for themselves and many of their neighbors. Their generosity was known by many as they received fruits and vegetables for their tables. When she wasn't out enjoying the sun, winning all the cash at bingo, or just clowning around at the center, she served as a silver-haired legislator for the state of Wyoming, focusing on issues pertinent to the needs of the elderly. Cy Thickman, her longtime friend and co-legislator, recalls working closely with Esther on legislation affecting elders' nutrition, cognitive change, and independence. Having a church family was always important, and being handy with a knitting needle was a way to give to her church by crafting prayer shawls. Family and friends know the essence of the life of Esther McKenzie is rooted in giving. She inspires others to be the best version of themselves. Her willingness to give is only exceeded by her modesty.
We all give as we're able. Some can do one thing, some can do something else. But we all work together. I give because I like to. If there's something I can do for someone else, it makes me happy.
Thank you, Esther, for all the lives you have touched.